Well, I basically started this damn thing. I should have already did it. Let's get on the live stream and talk about all the crazy stuff that people have been saying about this game for what I've been hearing about 2K25. It's like I've been saying for the past days. In the past days, I've been saying is this game has this problem. With this game, the only problem that I'm basically it's just at this point, this game is basically for me, mainly public. So basically, this game, trying to enjoy this game. It is at some point hard to enjoy this game. So it's why I can enjoy it right now.
Hey, yo, my man, I got next.
It's more heavy. And that's the only thing that's breaking this game. And real is too crazy. It's having to pay for me at a game like that because they've been starting this whole story very much. Which actually like puts a little bit of effort and right it's slowed down. But with basketball, striker, so thank you for your time. It's not that I say it, it's not so I understand that we're talking about so every season very much that make it really interesting. I'm starting to understand it's really tough to make this certain. So I'm sorry. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's say they can write a good story. Write a good story. It's not bad. So that's been all the things that's been going on this game and stuff very much for basically getting the man getting very much I'm at this kind of say about this game. That's it. Fan base at all for this game. So it's really bad. The fan base of this game. They weird. It's just too much. Same for same for like it's that fan about stuff it's stuff actually is kind of like to hear and listen to basically how they should actually that's a big whole thing of basically idea of what I'm saying yeah this idea fix it. It's just like, you know what? That's a good no, it sucks. Person's thinking something crazy or something cool to basically a game. You be able to take the idea and just mess it up. See what happens. Saying it's going to take out that aggregate basically upset play this game it makes up workouts Yeah. So, this is how it makes it. Looks like it's easily every video game I've seen, they try to it's another thing that's going on. It's bad. Maybe you can say half of this 2K.
Hey, welcome in. See you next time.
There he is. Every game is a new day, MP.
You the man, MP! Show him what you got!
Coming right up, the Grizzlies take it on the Bulls. For the Memphis Grizzlies, the goal is to improve each time they take the floor, emphasizing communication and effort. Bulls, Grizzlies. Up next, we're back in a moment. Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson. And we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. And then Friday, they kick off a road trip in Brooklyn, where they'll take on the Nets.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
And the starting group for Chicago. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. Booz Ellis out there with Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. And for Memphis, manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bane. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the 3. Well, Grant, tonight we've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
And it's the Grizzlies to start it out.
Get on top! Stay on him!
He's checked in for Dosunmu.
You need to make something happen. Let's go!
I got you, coach.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
Watch the screen!
Here's Jackson. Oh, and the dunk by MP. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster, and I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
And let's check in with Allie. She's got the latest on MP.
Thanks, guys. MP is so excited to be here in the NBA. He's aiming for the top of his rookie class. He told me pregame, growing up in Plainview, I dreamed of playing in this league, so just being here is special. We'll see how he performs. Brian?
Well, Allie, I can't wait to see this kid's career develop. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Moran against ball. 6 to shoot. Now here's Moran. Defense is right there. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, we'll see how they respond after that weak performance. It should tell us a lot about their character as a team.
Here's Aldama. Chicago making their last shot. Pass to Edey. Jackson outside. Here's Edey. Over Vucevic. That one's wide left. For Chicago, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Jackson on the wing. 35 points his last game. From the arc. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first. Now Morant. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The shot won't fall. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Chicago ahead, up 1. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Ayo Dosunmu out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's MP in at the 2. Now here's Clark. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
You should know a young guy like MP is looking to send that shot all the way into the crowd.
Oh, MP showing the big range.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Pippen, pounded by Ball. Stolen by Collins. MP looking around. Beyond the arc. Jackson with another miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
For all the adversity Memphis faced last season, Richard, there were some silver linings.
BA, they had a lot of talented young players get more minutes than they might have otherwise due to the injuries, and there is nothing more valuable than experience.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he makes a first. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Chicago leading by 3. MP outside. Smith outside. Payne against MP. Fires from deep. Aldama grabs the board.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Here's Pippen. Pass to Jackson. Shoots from 12. And another miss by Memphis. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. The Grizzlies 4th.
It was an intimidating brand of defense they played. They sent the message that if you were going to get your points in the paint, you were going to have to work for them.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. White, he's checked in for Herter. And Giddey's subbed in for Ball. Now here's MP. He's got 10. 6 on the shot clock. Cleared away by Wells.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
MP outside. 1:51 left to play in the first half.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Richard, every team wants three-point shooters and rim protection. Jaren Jackson Jr. gives you both.
Oh, he is the prototypical big man. He's Defensive Player of the Year. He's led the league in blocks on multiple occasions, and he can stretch the floor and shoot threes.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Bulls. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
How about the confidence right there by young MP, just stepping right into that three.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, this year.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Chicago Bulls.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at these early season standings in the East.
Well, right now for Chicago, they've been one of the bigger disappointments so far in the early goings. Some people thought they might be an elite team, and we haven't seen that at all. But the good news is there's still plenty of room and time to turn it around.
Free right now. They basically don't have
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
What's the name? Texas Chainsaw Massacre game.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. Making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. Jackson, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Giddey. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Bain. Santi Aldama out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Pass to Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Let's go with a 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
You see it, mature beyond his years. MP sees the opening, does not hesitate.
Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And the second free throw is good. And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step, Grant.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
The shot's good. Bane's got 7 points for the quarter.
He's really made his impact felt tonight. Bane has played with maximum effort tonight.
Here's Jackson with the out of this world, MP.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you for real.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Grizzlies trail by 12. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Bane. Chicago with a rebound. Now here's Jackson. He's got 16. Ball passes to Smith. And here's Ball. Back to MP. Spins. 18 feet out. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Oh, MP. He got that tweener working.
Memphis has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Back to Morant. Pass to Aldama. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The three from Bane. Bane with another miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Jackson on the wing, guarded by Bane. MP makes his move, and there it is for him. Jackson's got 20 points.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Outside Morant. Shot is up. And so it's Chicago in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. Jalen Smith is out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Herder in at the three, the small forward.
Putting his 6'11" frame to use. Jackson's a low, down low. Good luck stopping him.
Well, so much can be said about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s versatility, but I'd like to praise his team-first mindset. If the dirty work needs doing, he's got it, as long as it helps his team get the win.
MP, the pass to Smith. MP left side. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Pippen, covered by MP. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Can't get it to fall.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This is NBA-level physicality, but MP has been prepared for it since his arrival.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And that just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Pippen, the pass to Jackson, and stolen by Herder. Jackson outside. Here he goes. And down it goes. 2 points. MP's got 10 points in just the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They also excelled defensively tonight, particularly inside. Tons of shots sent back, which was a treat to watch.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Collins. Buzelis comes in for Smith. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Herter. And Giddey's subbed in for Ball. Jackson, the pass to Vucevic. Knocks down the long J. And the Bulls lead by 19.
They are shooting the lights out and doing a good job of maintaining this lead.
Pass to Jackson. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Now here's Jackson. Fires the three. Fires in the triple. Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Guys really learn this coming up. MP creating space off the dribble.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
We should this thing. It as much as it is basically for style. He's put your player up to a high point and front and then perform your pitch with pretty much the routine and go back on it. So I do it with that. So that's
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Jackson finds Morant. Wing shot on the way. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
In each of the last 2 years, RJ, the Bulls have been eliminated in the play-in tournament.
Yes, they've been just about 500 each of those seasons, so Chicago has been in that dreaded middle ground. Not contenders while also not picking high in the draft. That is the worst place any NBA team could be.
And you look around the league, we're witnessing a changing of the guard, Richard. A lot of young teams on the rise.
I think so. LeBron, Curry can only rule the roost for so long. Eventually, that torch has to be passed.
Oh, stolen by Morant.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Bain against MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 31.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
MP outside. The rebound by Edey. Here's Morant. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys.
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm saying. Not only does it make you look like a clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough. You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Way to bring home that W. So how you feeling about your recent play?
Not gonna lie, Coach, I feel pretty good.
So do we, which is why we think you're ready to run with the starters.
Coach, you playing with me?
Oh my gosh, that's great. I've been looking forward to this opportunity.
Now, remember when I told you this is a big boy league, MP?
Mm-hmm.
When the coaches make a move like this, it puts us in the crosshairs. It puts Cliff in the crosshairs, too, because the buck stops with the general manager.
Well, like you said, it's a grown man's league, and if you can't handle that pressure, then you ain't gonna make it that far.
Glad we are understood.
Loud and clear, Coach.
It's time to prove you belong, MP. Good luck.
What's up, everybody? I see MP's made his way into the starting lineup. That's good for him, his team, the fans, everybody.
You ready to give these fans what they paid for?
What's shaking, MP?
Important to get through the comments, get through, get some proper live stream, say shit. Nope. Don't bother me. What do bother is people basically running around people that basically hear you say it. When you say it to the wrong person, then you basically got to deal with the outcome of that. That's all you can pretty much deal with. But you can say it in your house, safe as you want to be, pretty much. It's all good. I'm about to end this live stream because I just want to play one game. That's it.